Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So, today's story time is definitely a pretty good one, in my opinion. It kind of reminds me of the old stories I used to tell on this channel. I don't know, it just gives me a nostalgic kind of vibe. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Anyway, let's get into today's story time. So, today's story time, like my last one, also takes place in ninth grade, freshman year of high school. And like I said in my last video I uploaded, I was a little bit of a shithead in ninth grade. I definitely was getting into trouble a little bit more than the average ninth grader was. I was definitely kind of going against what my parents would tell me not to do. And yeah, I was just kind of a shithead kid, basically. Typical young teenager shit, right? Now, one day, I was in my room at 6 in the morning. I had just woken up, and I was getting ready for school. And one of my friends calls me. We'll just call his friend Jordan, okay? My friend Jordan hits me up at like 6 in the morning, and he's like, "Yo, man, do you got any shrooms?" Now, I can't lie. I did. Yep, a little bit young to be having shrooms, but I did. I was doing them a little bit at this time. And obviously, if you're a ninth grader watching this, don't go out and be trying shrooms after watching this video. I was definitely, in my opinion, way too young to be messing around with psychedelics. Definitely recommend do not do psychedelics if you're in ninth grade. That's way too young, in my opinion. Yeah, just don't. Anyway, Jordan calls me up and he's like, "Yo, man, you got any shrooms?" And I was like, "Bro, it's 6 in the morning. Why are you asking me this?" He was like, "Just answer, man. Do you have any?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." He's like, "Can you bring some to school and I'll buy them off you?" This motherfucker wanted me to bring shrooms to school and sell them to him in school. And I was like, "Jordan, I'm on such thin ice right now with that principal, bro. Like, I'm not trying to get expelled." He's like, "Come on, man. Like, you'd be doing me a huge favor. Like, nobody else sells those shits to us. Like, we're too young. You're the only one I know that has some. Please, man. If you're not going to give them to me, can you at least give me your plug?" Now, the dude that sold me the shrooms was my older brother's friend, and he definitely wouldn't sell to a random kid in ninth grade. The only reason he sold to me is because I was my older brother's little brother. So, yeah, I couldn't give him my plug, and I also did not want to bring the shrooms to school. So I basically just told him no. He's like, "Come on, man, like, please, bro, like, I'll do anything." And I was like, "No, man, I'm sorry. Like, final answer is no. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, you gotta understand, like, if I get caught, I'm fucked." And he's like, "Whatever, man, fine." And he hangs up. So I go about my morning getting ready for school. The bus was about to be there in like 10 minutes at this point, so I was trying to get ready really fast. And I get another call from Jordan like 5 minutes later. And I answer, and I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "All right, man, listen, one last offer. You bring them, I'll pay triple what you paid." And I was like, "You know what, Jordan? Fine. You really want them that bad? I'll do this for you." He's like, "Thank you so much, man. Thank you. But like, just so you know, I won't be able to pay triple up front. I can give you like double what they're worth now, and then I can give you the rest later." I was like, "Honestly, dude, fuck paying triple. I'm not gonna like scam you. Just pay me what they're worth, and we'll be good." He's like, "Oh, you're the best, man. Thank you." I was like, "Wait, under one condition. If you get caught with them, you say nothing about me giving them to you." He's like, "Yeah, man, don't worry." So I hopped on the bus with these shrooms. It was probably like 2 or 3 grams. It was not a lot of them, but I figured it was enough for what he wanted. I went to the very back of the bus because I didn't even want to be near anybody with these on me. I just wanted to get to school safely, go inside, give him the shrooms in the bathroom, get the money, and just get out. I didn't want to like get caught at all, right? I was trying to be real sneaky. So I get to the back of the bus, I sit down, and then my friend gets on the bus. Next stop, we'll just call his friend Corey, okay? Corey gets on the bus after me. He comes to the back. He sits down right across from me. And Corey also kind of messed around with psychedelics and smoking and all that stuff. So when he sat down, I told him about what happened that morning. I was like, "Yo, dude, like Jordan called me and like he wanted shrooms and now I have some on me and like I'm mad paranoid." And he's like, "Wait, you have some on you like right now?" And I was like, "Yep." He's like, "How much?" I was like, "I don't know, man, like a couple grams probably." He's like, "Let me see them. I want to see if they're good shit." I was like, "Dude, no, not on here. Like, not on the bus, bro." Because, like, our bus driver was a fucking psycho, man. That dude would always be looking in the mirror at all the students. And, like, anytime someone stepped out of line in the slightest, he would be up on his feet, standing right in front of you. Bus would be stopped, and he'd be like, "Hey, what's going on over here?" Like, that dude just, he had eyes like a hawk. I was not trying to deal with that. So I told my friend, I was like, "Nah, man." And Corey's like, "Come on, bro. Like, just let me see him." And I was like, "Fine, just keep it down low." So I open my backpack up, I grab the bag of shrooms, I hand it to him across the aisle, literally real quick, just across the aisle. And immediately the bus brakes slam, bro. This bus driver slams on the brakes, pulls the bus over, gets up, and he starts walking towards the back of the bus towards me and Corey. And Corey immediately shoves the shrooms into his pants pocket. And the bus driver comes up to us. And he's like, "What'd you just hand Corey, Austin? What was that?" And I was like, "Nothing." He's like, "I just saw you hand him a baggie. You handed him food? You know there's no food on the bus." This dude thought I was handing him like snacks or something, and that's how serious he took his job. If anyone was even eating one thing on the bus, he would pull the whole damn thing over and like tell the school. So I try and make up a lie on the spot, right? I'm like, "Okay, fine. Like, you caught me. I handed Corey a bag. It was just some trail mix. It's just a snack. He was hungry. He didn't have breakfast this morning. I was just looking out for him." He goes, "Corey, give me the bag." And Corey looks at me, and I was like, "It's okay, Corey. Just give him the bag." And he pulls out the bag of shrooms, and from afar, it kind of looked like trail mix, I guess. It's definitely the most fucked up looking trail mix in the world, if you think of it like that. But the bus driver, thank fuck, fell for it. He grabs the bag, and he looked at it, and he was like, "You know the rule, Austin. No food on the bus. I'm taking this." And he starts walking away. Now, I'm worried at this point, right? Because my bus driver just stole a bag of shrooms, and I didn't want him to eat them because then he would start tripping later in the day. And I got really worried, right? So I'm watching him carry this bag of shrooms to the front of the bus, and I'm just hoping that this bus driver throws the shrooms out in the garbage can up front, because he had this little garbage can right by his chair. And to my luck, this fucking bus driver throws the whole bag of shrooms out into the garbage can, and he didn't keep them. Thank fuck. I remember me and Corey looking at each other after he threw them out and just being like, "Holy shit, dude, that was close." And Corey was like, "Bro, I'm so sorry, man. Like, I got your shrooms taken away." And I was like, "Honestly, man, that couldn't have gone any better." Now, I can't lie, I was still a little bit worried that the bus driver was going to tell my school about it, because sometimes when kids would like be bad on the bus or misbehave, he would tell the school. So I was a little bit worried he would tell them about it, but honestly, at the same time, even if he did, like, the school wouldn't usually punish kids for eating on the bus. It was more if they were like not wearing their seatbelt or like jumping seat to seat, and I don't think he would show them the food, aka the shrooms. So anyway, fast forward, we get to school, he pulls up, he parks the bus, and we start walking off the bus. And I'm worried, right? Because there's a staff member at my school, one of the security guards, right by the bus stop where everyone would get dropped off. And that's where the bus driver would usually tell them that, you know, kids were misbehaving on the bus, and then the security would kind of relay it to the principal. And right when the doors open, the bus driver didn't rat me out. He didn't call the security over. He didn't say I was eating on the bus. So that was great. Like, I was in the clear. Everything was good. I was done, ready to go, right? So I get off the bus. I'm walking into school. And I'm so happy. I'm thinking everything's good. I'm in the clear. Nothing's going to go wrong. Nothing's going to happen. And then all of a sudden, I get a tap on my shoulder. And I turn around, and it's Corey. And he goes, "Yo, hold out your hand." And I hold out my hand, and he drops the bag of shrooms into my hand and goes, "Thank me later." And I was like, "Wait, what? How'd you do that? You're a fucking magician, dude." He's like, "Nah, I'm just sneaky." I was like, "Seriously, bro, how'd you get these back?" He goes, "Well, when we were getting off the bus, I was behind you. I looked to my left. I saw the bus driver had his head turned. He was looking out his window. And I reached into his garbage can and I grabbed him for you. You're welcome." I was like, "Bro, you're crazy." So yeah, after that, I went to school, had them in my pocket, immediately met Jordan in the bathroom, gave them to him, sold it to him, whatever. And I was out of there. And I did not have anything else to do with that for the rest of the day. And yeah, the only person that caught me was the bus driver. So, moral of the story is, just don't do any of the shit I talked about in this story time. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.
Like, what's up? They leave me out for the dead, and now they know they're fucked. All my texts are unread, that's how I know she's